With a few altcoins finally starting to awaken from their slumber, from this lull in the market that we've had over the past few months, I have my eyes on 3 altcoins that are primed up to run in the month of July if this market does really flip bullish. These are rock solid projects with very strong fundamentals, and they have the ability to run 2 to 3x even higher just to their yearly high. Make sure that you stick with me until the very end so you don't miss any of my analysis, and you can position yourself to catch these market trends that I do believe will be flipping bullish very soon. So let the gains be with you. So to start off this video, let's get our bearings straight and take a look at the market cap overall. We have Bitcoin trading at $34,000 with a Bitcoin dominance of 43.7%. Now in the start of this video, I did mention how some altcoins are finally awakening from their slumber. And one of these altcoins is Terra Luna. So we can find Luna down here, number 32 in market cap. Luna is up 25% on the day and 44% on the week right now. If we take a look at the chart, we can see that it has finally broken out of this parallel trading channel, this flag it was trading in. I actually did call this out in the Telegram group on July 1st. I said right here, once this range is broken, I expect price to recover with speed. And we can see that it did break the range and it is now breaking out. So if you don't want to miss any of these calls and updates, I highly recommend you to join the free Telegram group. There is a link down in the description below. But the subject at hand in this video is 3 altcoins that are primed up to run very hard, and they haven't exactly broken out yet. One of them has started to. I will show you that one. But let's start off with coin number 1, and that is Rune, Thorchain. Thorchain is a very strong altcoin because their development team just puts their head down and builds. They also have a very strong community. So with that being said, their multi-chain chaos net is still in beta testing. Right, their mainnet isn't even live yet. You're going to be able to swap every single cryptocurrency that has their own native blockchain with one another. It's going to be like Uniswap, but for every single cryptocurrency. It's going to be next level. Also, XRune Thor Starter, their IDO platform, did just launch. They're also going to be releasing their synthetic assets soon, the Thor Synthetics. So that's going to be very bullish to have synthetic assets on Thorchain. And they keep on raising the caps. They keep on allowing people to deposit to add more liquidity to the protocol. And within like 1 hour, every single time the cap is reached, the limit is reached, and nobody can add liquidity anymore until they announce the next raise the caps. So Thorchain, guys, it has so much going for it. And we can see it's down from its all-time high about 2 months ago. It's still down 70%. It touched $20.87. So with that being said, let's take a look at the chart and see what's going on with Thorchain Rune. So taking a look at the daily on Rune, one could draw this. I do have this downward sloping trend line. One could draw this as, a bit of a descending wedge like this, and it did actually break out of this wedge. So if you wanted to, you can expand it like this. But what I'm actually seeing right now is a parallel channel down here. I'm seeing price trade in this channel, and I wouldn't be surprised if we went ahead and we test a lower level here again. However, things can change very quickly, and when the market sentiment does flip bullish, I do expect this to break out relatively violently. So you definitely don't want to miss this. If you want to play it on margin, that's obviously higher risk. If you want to take the safer approach, then you just dollar cost average into it and you ride it up to the all-time high. Right now, the all-time high is still 235% away, so that's an easy 3x at least, just even to the yearly all-time high. I do believe it has the potential to run even harder than that in the future, but we have to not be greedy here and realize that a 3x is pretty decent, right? There's not a lot of places where you can 3x your money in a matter of a few weeks to a few months. Not financial advice, of course. What I'm saying right here is not financial advice. Do your own research, but we're over 3x to the all-time high. Price is looking like it is bottoming out a little bit, right? I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if we do pull back again. If we do pull back again, some areas to look at are, I would say, the golden pocket over here with these candle wicks down here at about $5.70 for Thorchain, and that lines up over here. You can see I have this box. There's a lot of liquidity in this $5-6 area where we are right now. So price is pretty much just accumulating here, and I am expecting a breakout to the upside for Thorchain. I think it's going to follow suit after Terra Luna. Luna, of course, you can earn pretty much the best yield on UST right now, stablecoin 20%. You can lend out B Luna, right? You can borrow B Luna. So Luna is perking the eyes of many cryptocurrency investors right now, and Thorchain is right up there with it, guys. I think Thorchain is really going to run hard. It hasn't started to break out yet, so my eyes are on Rune. Just from the all-time high, it's at a complete bargain right now. Moving on, let's look at coin number 2, which is Aave. Aave is the DeFi king. They have the most total value locked TVL in all of DeFi Ethereum, and they're very quick to update and integrate new things. They were one of the first protocols to integrate Matic Polygon, which brought on a ton of users, a ton of new liquidity to the protocol. And they're the most used protocol for DeFi on Ethereum. And one thing that you need to know about Aave is that their liquidity mining program is ending in this month of July. And if you don't know what liquidity mining is, basically people are providing liquidity and they're being rewarded with Aave tokens. And when they get these rewards, they usually sell them on the market, which is selling pressure, which is not what you want for price to increase. So you always need to be looking at the tokenomics of these projects. We can see over here, the max supply is 16 million and the circulating supply is 12.8 million. So over 80% of the tokens are already in the circulating supply. That's what you want. That means that early pre-salers can't just dump on the market. This is what we look for. We look for projects with strong fundamentals and solid tokenomics on top of that so that we can't get dumped on. That's what we want to avoid at all costs. So let's look at the Aave chart. And Aave is at a very critical level, actually. So we're just going to stick to the daily in this example. So you do notice this yellow line that I have here and all of these red arrows pointing at these candle wicks. Basically, this yellow line is a critical support resistance flip, and we can see how many times it's been used in the past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? You can even count more if you want to really get specific with it. But basically, right now, we're sitting right at that level. Price is trying to flip this critical support resistance level. And now just from its all-time high that it created back in May, we can see Aave can run about 113%. So an easy 2x on Aave if you do manage to ride this to the all-time high. It did pump from its bottom as of right now about 100%, but the current price about 80%. So Aave is looking pretty good to me at this point in time. We can see it did break out from this downtrend, and now we're forming an uptrend with higher highs and higher lows. So I definitely am weary because the market can turn bearish in a second. We have to understand that. We're not out of the woods right now. There's a lot of FUD in the media, but there are so many stablecoins sitting on exchanges. People don't want to sell into US dollars or fiat currency because you have to deal with the banks and your account can get frozen. You have to wait like 7 days to get your money in your account. And people realize that cryptocurrency isn't going anywhere. Crypto is here to stay. So they have a lot of their money in stable coins just waiting to deploy them into the exchanges and start buying these altcoins. So while we're not out of the woods just yet, you have to understand the fundamental fact that people are waiting on the sidelines for the market to flip bullish so that they can get into these altcoins. So yeah, we can definitely break down from this trend line on Aave and test a lower level. I'm not saying that's impossible, right? Some levels to look out for. I would be looking right here at the 50% retracement at about $258. Does actually look pretty good to me. We can see it's already used the 0.382, 38.2% retracement. So, I wouldn't necessarily go all in on these levels, but it is definitely something to consider if you want to scale into your position. You can use these fib levels as a guide to place your orders. But yeah, we have over a 2x to the all-time high and a 2x in a matter of a few weeks. I do think when this market recovers, it's going to snap very quickly. So be on the lookout for Aave. I think it has room to run in the coming weeks, as long as the market conditions do hold up. Now my last coin is one that I don't like the fundamentals of at all, but as a trader, I do like to make money, and that coin is XRP. So XRP, we all know, is in a lawsuit. The SEC is attempting to say that it is a security. And if the SEC comes out and they say that XRP is not a security, this thing is going to snap up, like crazy snap up higher. Remember, in 2017, the SEC declared Bitcoin and Ethereum as non-securities. So XRP can be declared a non-security as well. And when this happens, the XRP army will go absolutely nuts. So if we take a look in the past year, we can see that we made a yearly high of about $1.80. Let's actually just look at the price chart. So XRP to its yearly high is a very healthy gain, actually, 207%. So over a 3x to its yearly high here on XRP. Okay, so we have to understand, if we look on the daily, we do have to understand, I'll zoom back in time, that XRP, when it pumps, it doesn't wait for anybody. It just snaps up so violently, right? Even if we just look from the run that it had this past year in the bull run of the spring in March and April, we can see that in a matter of like 2 weeks, let me grab the tool I'm looking for. In a matter of like 2 weeks, 10 days, it pumped like hundreds of percent, just multiplied. So if the SEC comes out and declares this as a non-security, then I do think it's going to have another one of these parabolic pumps. It could even go up to $5, I think, right? The XRP army is so strong. These people are waiting for this case to pass. With that being said, I would not play this on margin at all, right? I would play the spot. So definitely use proper risk management if you were looking to trade this. So I definitely think that XRP may be worth holding if this market does flip bullish. That's a big if, right? We're not out of the woods. We'll take a look at Bitcoin very quickly. We're still trading underneath $34,000. Still in this overall trading range, right? Let's look on a 3-day chart. So not much has changed at all. Price action, you can notice over the past 9 days, is getting much narrower. We're trading in a very small range over here from about 35,800 down to 31,800. So about a $5,000 trading range, opposed to the bigger, $12,000 trading range from 42K down to 29K. So price action is getting narrower, which means we may be experiencing a breakout sometime soon. And with that being said, we'll just probably test a range extreme. I would love to see a breakout of the range, of course, to the upside, but we have to be ready for anything right now. I'm definitely biased bullish at this point in time, but I'm definitely displaying some caution because the media just keeps on pumping out FUD. Any bullish news that comes out, price doesn't react in a positive manner really to it. So these are not optimal market conditions. But nonetheless, we're still here and we're still scanning for these opportunities because they can definitely play out. Like Luna just pumped 20% today. There's no reason why Thorchain can't pump 20% tomorrow. And there's no reason why this market can't recover back to where it was, because honestly, crypto is not going anywhere. There's still billions of dollars waiting to enter into this market, waiting on the sidelines. So be prepared, use proper risk management, always play from a position of strength. And really just be smart out here, right? We're still in choppy market conditions. Preserve your capital and set yourself up for when this market does recover, and have some spare powder on the sidelines in case, of course, we do drop lower. So we have Thorchain, Aave, and XRP on our watch list right now for July of 2021 for potential trading opportunities. The market needs to give us confirmation, right? We're not going to blindly jump into these. We're always going to use proper risk management. And of course, it goes without saying, nothing I said in this video is financial advice. You're the one who presses that buy or sell button, so please do so responsibly. And if you use margin, you definitely need to be responsible. Also, let me know what you think about the coins that I covered in this video. Are you bullish or are you bearish? Let me know why in the comment section below. And if you're new to Crypto Empire, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, like this video, all that. Make sure you have all bell notifications turned on as well. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.